Welcome back to Richards. We've got an interesting beer today, all the way from Cosco, brewed by Deschutes Brewery. It's the Kirkland Signature Vintage Ale. Yes, you heard me right. Cosco, ladies and gentlemen. I saw this all over the beer Reddits and people telling me about it. So Mary picked up a couple bottles for us, and now we're going to review it. Kirkland Signature Bourbon Barrel Aged Imperial Stout Vintage Ale. This was brewed and bottled by Deschutes up in Portland, Oregon. So pretty, I guess, Bend, Oregon, technically, huh?
Yeah, their main breweries in Bend.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited for it, honestly. This was, what, like $10?
Yeah, it was $10.
So super cheap barrel-aged beer. Up there with the price range of, like, a Founders, if you got a big bottle of a Founders KBS or CBS. So cheap. Hopefully it tastes as good. On the back, it's a smooth, bold, complex. Aged for 9 months in bourbon barrels, this robust Imperial Stout was meticulously crafted by Deschutes Brewery in Bend, Oregon, with notes of dark chocolate and roasted coffee. Cheers to a truly tasty beer.
Sounds promising.
It does sound promising. I'm pretty excited about it. So, that's enough talking. Let's get to drinking. All right, let's unbox this beer. So we have this nice packaging here. I feel like Costco, you have to have boxes for your stuff. Here we go, and it's got this nice pull open thing, and then we've got our bottle. Don't look too close to this, Mary. ABV's on there. Yeah, nice big 500 milliliter bottle, looks like. Doesn't really say. Bottled on July 30th, 2024. And then you picked it up, what, like October, September? Probably October, I think.
I can't remember.
Really cool, personal, not personalized, but...
Oh, that's cool.
Deschutes, what's that called? Cap?
Bottle cap?
Let's just see if I don't destroy it here. Save that for later, and pour the beer.
This was a part of my beer exchange with my boss. He's not a barrel-aged stout guy. And I haven't heard anything from him about it, so I think he hated it.
Probably, or took it to a bottle share. Doesn't he do bottle shares?
He has a lot of people over at his house all the time, so he probably just poured it for everybody else.
First impression is like chocolatey.
It's kind of licorice-y for me.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, like root beer barrels.
Okay, I can kind of see that. A little bit of sarsaparilla.
Not into that. I hate root beer barrels.
This smells like a coat either way. There's a little bit of sweetness there. Like I said, a little bit of chocolate, but yeah, there's a little bit of like that root beer almost. Interesting. We were in Deschutes, and I'll be honest with you, we had some of their stuff. Not my favorite brewery when we were in Portland.
I feel like it's kind of like a BJ's. It's more of the restaurant than the brewery.
Yeah, and then usually when you see that, that means they're not focusing on the beer anymore.
Yeah. I mean, the food was good. I invented a new plate there, remember?
No.
Remember, it was like, I wanted the nacho fries, but with meat on it. And they're like, oh, we've never done that. You've never put meat on top of
that was
nacho
Deschutes?
Fries? Yeah. Remember we sat at the bar?
Oh. Yeah, no, I love that place. But I had a bunch of other beers that were on tap that were like special.
Yeah. I mean, their beer was fine. I feel like it was fine. The food was good.
It was good enough. We went there 2 nights.
Yeah. But, well, also that's the place where they had the most
football. Yeah, for Sunday.
But I like Deschutes. They're a little bit better than middle of the road for me.
Yeah, I think that was my experience now that I have the right place in mind. I'm trying to think of the other place we went to was, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Let's taste the beer.
Oh.
Good in that it's your stereotypical barrel-aged stout.
Yeah.
A little bit more of a bitter finish than a sweet finish, but good. I think it tastes pretty good, especially for the price point. And being Kirkland signature.
This is really weird. I'm gonna go full disclosure with our fans right now. I bought 3 bottles, gave one to my boss. We shared one, and this is the 3rd one. I remember not liking it at all. Well, not at all. It was just, it's too bitter for me. But now, it's good. I don't remember it tasting this good.
Santa brought you new taste buds for Christmas.
This is really weird. I mean, it is bitter. There's no adjuncts in it to make it sweeter, but it's not as bitter as I remember it being.
No, it's got a really nice flavor to it. I do get a little bit of sweetness. I'm assuming from the malt before it goes into bitter, but it's more of like your bitter. Not even like a coffee. It's just an Imperial Stout.
Yeah.
A little more like woody or leathery, actually, than any kind of fruit or food.
I remember it being very leathery.
But you never know, like, the bottles that you got, maybe the first one we had was from a different barrel than this one was.
Could be. This one's hitting a little more sweet than I remember it, but it's good. I like it.
Speaking of how the beer is hitting you, how do you feel about the ABV?
I'm guessing this time because Ricky already looked.
0 decimal places.
This is a barrel-aged stout, but it only was aged for 9 months.
Mm-hmm. Barrel-aged Imperial Stout.
I'm going to say 11%.
Well, you're so darn close. It's a 12% beer.
This is why I'm out the game. I'm not good at it anymore, friends.
This is a fun beer. I really enjoy it. I think for the price point, honestly, and for the flavor you get here, you can't beat it. You've tried to go back and get more since, and they're sold out at Costco.
They do have their Kirkland port wines, though. Got a couple of those.
What does this look like? Wine matures?
Maybe.
Cork matures?
Maybe one day. Me and Belen.
Maybe.
Does Belen like wine? No, Damaris.
Well, today's not that day. But you know what? I'm going to give this beer a 4.5.
Wow, that's generous.
You think so?
Listen. I obviously have a Costco membership. I'm not going to Costco for craft beer. This was just a let's look at it, let's try it. It's $10. It's a barrel-aged stout, which that's what I'm in for. But I don't ever need to do this again.
I would totally do it again.
I'm not a snob where I'm not gonna say, oh my gosh, Costco beer? Fuck you. No. But it was fun to try. I would rather get something I know I'm gonna like. And this is fine, I like it, but it's like I could be drinking something way better. This is 12%. That's a lot of sobriety points.
I think it's a great one if you are going somewhere like a game night and you're like, oh, I really want to chill out with the stout, but you don't necessarily want to buy a better barrel-aged stout. Maybe spend $25-$30 on a bottle. Spend $10 on this.
But you're gonna be the only one drinking it, and then you're gonna have to drive home.
I was thinking we'd go together and we're split.
Well, the reason also, I think that's great because I do like to bring less quality or less expensive beers to places because not everybody is a brew mature. But I don't think this is for the masses. I think this is a little too bitter for a lot of people.
I'm not saying share it. I'm saying drink it yourself.
You and I. Anyway, this is a 4.
Okay. So it's still snuck into that A top tier category for you.
It's good. It's good. I mean, it's Deschutes, so what can you expect? I mean, Deschutes is good.
Yeah, they're decent.
Yeah, they're fine.
Well, I think this kind of surprised us both in more ways than one.
Yeah.
I'm personally very pleased with it, very excited for it. I hope they bring it back. I wouldn't mind seeing another bottle of this in the fridge. But let us know down in the comments below. Were you able to try this while it was still in stock at your Costco? Maybe if you live in a smaller town area and you have a Costco nearby, there's some left. If you've tried it,
What, if you tried it, what?
that's not really helpful.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I just want to know everybody's thoughts about it because it's kind of a new thing that Costco's doing, is reaching out to breweries and having them brew stuff for them, but being forthright with it. I mean, there's stuff about their Kirkland signature, like vodka and other things. They're like, they're brewed by these big name companies, but they're not on the label like this is. Like, this is probably displayed Deschutes.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting into. You know, they're a well-known craft brewer.
I heard that's a myth.
Oh, yeah?
I heard that the Costco, like, it's like 7 or 9 distilled vodka. It's not Grey Goose, because Grey Goose is like 13 or 15 times distilled.
Oh, okay. Well, there was some truth to it the other way with the Kirkland golf equipment. The gloves, and then they had that sold out really quick, were a set of golf clubs that were apparently the same as TaylorMade.
Oh.
And then I guess online people were saying it was proven true. But it's not a golf channel, but if you know, let us know in the comments below. And it seemed like it was true, according to a couple of friends of mine as well. But that's neither here nor there. If you liked the video, like it, share it with your friends, subscribe. It all helps us out. And until next time, we're the Brewers, trying every beer from around the world. One sip at a time.
Don't shit on Jimi Hendrix ever again. I will fuck you.
Bro!
Why would you just throw that at me?
I didn't need to, bro.